So there we have the visual shots of the Aquatic Centre. My name is Nick Gillingham, and once again I'm bringing you live swimming action here from London Paralympics 2012. We've had a fantastic few days of swimming in the pool. We look forward to more action this morning. Finals tonight at 5:30, once again live. There are 7 live broadcast channels, 5 English channels and 2 Spanish channels. Please do stay tuned and tell all your friends and family to keep watching us here at the Paralympic Games London 2012. Go to paralympic.org, that's P-A-R-A-L-Y-M-P-I-C, paralympic.org. That's the list of events to come to you this morning, whilst the judges, marshals, referees parade out onto pool deck. Every night for the final sessions we've had capacity crowds, some 17,000 people screaming and shouting on the medalists. Last night in every single final we had either a Paralympic record or a world record. More nations than ever before have collected medals here at the Paralympic Games. 164 countries competing. 40% of those countries have received medals. An unprecedented position. You can follow the Paralympic movement on Facebook. Facebook.com/Paralympic Games. That's Facebook.com/Paralympic Games. You can also send us a tweet. Twitter @Paralympic. So if you want to touch base with the International Paralympic Committee, the IPC, send us a note. Twitter @Paralympic. The Paralympic Games here, London 2012, have been a roaring success to date. Great Britain have participated in every Paralympic Games and have won 1,522 medals, placing them second on the all-time medal table. Their most successful games were in 1984 in Stoke Mandeville, where they won 331 medals, 107 gold, 112 silver, 112 bronze. In 2008 in Beijing, Great Britain won 102 medals to finish second in the final medals table behind China. The swimming brought home 44 medals, 14 gold, 12 silver and 15 bronze. So here we have the first event up this morning, the men's 200 metres individual medley SM8. There's a start list for heat number 1. This is event number 89 on the programme. Peter Leak is the world record holder, the Paralympic record holder, 2 minutes 20.92. He is the defending Paralympic champion from Australia. Looking down the start list, in fact, the representation for Australia comes by Blake Cochrane. He goes in heat number 2, the only Australian competing in this event, so that's a surprise. Here's heat number 1. Gaikwad goes in lane 2 for India, Zimin in 3 for Russia. Razoy goes in fourth for France. There's Razoy, Charles Razoy, the fastest on paper, 2:20.80. He goes next door to Thomas Young in lane 5. Young from Great Britain, an entry time of 2:30.75. Mortensen goes in lane 6 for Denmark. O'Neill completes the lineup in lane 7 for Austria. There's Thomas Young, the red hat of Great Britain, next to Charles Razoy, the fastest qualifier on paper for this heat number 1.
Take your marks.
Well, the best start coming from lane number 2, Zimin. Evgeny Zimin from the Russian Federation, but look at Charles Razoy go in lane number 4. Razoy for France. 4 lengths of the pool, of course. 1 length butterfly, 1 length backstroke, 1 length breaststroke, the all-important breaststroke leg, and 1 length front crawl. Razoy, Gayaquad, Zimin, the 1, 2, 3 at the turn. 28.88 was very quick for Razoy, 25 years of age. There's Razoy leading, a commanding lead at the moment. Here comes Mortensen in 6 from Denmark. Mortensen, very good on the backstroke leg, as too is Thomas Young. Thomas Young doing very well indeed in lane number 5 for Great Britain. The red hat of Great Britain, so the lead has changed completely there. Mortensen, Young, Razoy, that's the 1, 2, 3, but now the specialist breaststroke leg. The lead can change quite dramatically. It's the third 50, the most important 50, the most technical stroke of all 4 strokes. Young falling back a little bit here as Charles Razoy comes through once again. Razoy back into the lead once again by a full body length once again. Very much a leg-dominant stroke, his breaststroke. And there's a great whip kicking action by Charles Razoy, snapping those feet together there at the end of the kick, and he turns and he's away. Razoy, O'Neill, Gayaquad, the lead, and the placed positions has completely changed. So here comes Razoy on the front crawl leg, the fastest of the 4 competitive strokes. Charles Razoy from France. O'Neill in 7, just into 2nd. Zimin in 3rd. Razoy wins 2:31.53. What a great race for 2nd place in the end. O'Neill gets the touch ahead of Zimin. And Young, very tight finish for Young in the end. Young will have to wait to see if he's done enough, because there's 2 more heats to come. Charles Razoy. And Charles Razoy again. Lovely undulation there on his freestyle leg. So there's the official results for heat number 1. Razoy, O'Neill and Zimin. 2:35 point for 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Someone might be disappointed come the final start list for tonight's final. So there's now heat number 2. Wang in for China. 2:27.71 his entry time.
Take your marks.
They're away. First into his stroke was Maurice Delaine. And leading is Maurice Delaine. Great form here. 41-year-old from the Netherlands. Swimming very well already on his freestyle events, his breaststroke events. Already taken medals here in London. 30.47 for Delaine. Wang in second. Andrade going very well in lane 2 for Mexico. Wang now into the lead. Really trying to get a deep catch with that hand where it presses deep into the water, grabbing as much water as possible and driving it past the hips. Strong kicking action as well from Wang, turning in 1:08.77. Delaine in second. Suri in third. Suri going well now for Hungary, but here is the leader. Wang from China stretching his lead, but Maurice Delaine does like the breaststroke. Wang was very good there in the first 25, but the technique and ability of Maurice Delaine here has taken him into the lead. Delaine from the Netherlands in lane 5, 2:29.64 his entry time. Turning first, 1:52.87. Delaine, Wang, Suri. Suri having a very good swim in lane number 3, 2:33.12 his entry time. But Maurice Delaine, I mentioned, he does like the breaststroke, he does like the front crawl. He's won medals on front crawl and breaststroke here in London 2012. A great back-end swim for him, the second 100 metres, very, very good. And look at that time, 2:27.44. A massive season best for him. He's very pleased with that. In fact, I think it's a lifetime personal best. Maurice Delaine from the Netherlands, the winner of heat number 2. Second was Wang, third was Suri, fourth was Cochrane. We'll wait for the official results in a moment, but here we can see the action of Maurice Delaine. Far superior in the second half of that swim. So there we have the official results of heat number 2. And it's looking like bad news for Thomas Young at the moment for Great Britain, depending on how this final heat performs, because we have 6 fast qualifiers in this fastest heat. Number 3, Oliver Hind and Sam Hind. Brothers, of course, go next door to each other. So 3 British competitors in this event. And one of them may be very unlucky not to make the final. Oliver Hind there. In great form, taking applause from the crowd. Austin in 2, Lysenkov in 3, Hind in 4, Hind in 5, Sam Hind in 5, Oliver Hind in 4, Sanchez in 6, McAllister in 7, and they're away. Up first, lane number 2, Lysenkov from the Russian Federation, but Oliver Hind trying to dig in. Lysenkov, I should say, in lane 3 here, dominating the butterfly. Lysenkov, a body length and a half clear, and again a fast split time, 28.95. Lysenkov in first, Austin in second, Oliver Hind in third, Sam Hind in fourth. Lysenkov performing very well on the backstroke, but here comes Oliver Hind. Lysenkov still a body length ahead. Austin in third in lane 2. Lysenkov, Hind 1.40 seconds behind at the moment. Oliver Hind, very fast with his hand speed recovery, very tight with his elbows as he presses in and reaches forwards. Wonderful head position, keeping a straight neck line, a straight spine line, getting the head down very quickly between the arms as he drives the kick back. And here comes Sam Hind. Sam Hind into third. What a great breaststroke length these British brothers have shown here. Oliver Hind turns first, Sam Hind turns second, 1:53.51. Here come the Brits. Lysenkov into third, Oliver Hind leading by a full body length, but here comes Sam Hind, the elder brother of Oliver Hind. Oliver Hind leading. It's a good performance time, 2:25.75 is entry time. Oliver Hind, Sam Hind's entry time, 2:28.03. So very good performances from the brothers there, 2:27.95 for Oliver Hind. Sam Hind in second, third goes to Lysenkov. Good race for fourth. Equal fourth, Austin and McAllister to the very 100th of a second, 2:40.05. Oliver Hind, the winner of heat number 3. There's Sam Hind. I'm sure he won't be too disappointed, beaten by his brother. There's Lysenkov. These brothers very close to each other, very supportive of each other. There's the action of Oliver Hind and Sam Hind, one lane down in the frame there into the finish. So good on the third 50, the breaststroke length. So there we have the official results for heat number 3. We'll have the start list for tonight's final in just a very short moment. There it is. And I guessed right, Thomas Young is out, 2:35, not quick enough. It was for Cochrane, only just 2:35.33, a low 2:35, but Maurice Delaine and the Hind brothers qualify first, second and third. So moving on to the women's 200 metres individual medley, SM8, heat 1. Six swimmers will go. Thirteen swimmers across 2 heats, battling it out for 8 places in the final. It's the fastest 8 that go through, irrespective of where they finish in the heats. Jessica Long, the world record holder, the defending Paralympic champion, goes in heat number 2, but here's heat number 1. Sarasalu goes in lane number 2 for Italy. Liu in lane 3 for China. Vladimir there in lane 4 for the Russian Federation. Zhang in 5 for China. Emma Hollis for Great Britain goes in 6. Berube goes in 7 for Canada. There's Sarasalu from Italy.
So all competitors set for this heat number 1, 4 lengths of the pool.
Take your marks.
Well, look at the underwater action here in the yellow lanes. The fastest 2 swimmers on paper, Vladimir and Zhang. Zhang from China leading. Vladimir in 3rd. Liu from China going well in lane number 3. Zhang in 1st. Liu in 2nd. Vladimir in 3rd place, 34.94. So the 2 Chinese competitors leading. And very good dolphin kicking underwater, particularly by Liu in lane number 3. Took some ground there on Zhang. So Liu now leading up in lane number 3. Vladimir coming back at Zhang. Vladimir in lane 4. Entry time of 2:44.86. 6 seconds faster on paper when we look at the entry time of Zhang. Liu has only entered 2:55.00, so she's swimming very well indeed out in the lead. We can see the stretch glide time that she has when the head goes down, torpedoing, but here comes Vladimir in 4. Olesya Vladimir once again stretching as she drives the kick back to give the distance per stroke. The leg dominant stroke, the legs are bursting and burning as they turn for the final 50, the front crawl. Front crawl, very much an arm, shoulder dominant stroke. The fastest of the 4 competitive strokes. Vladimir there, not kicking as strong as her rival down in 4 and 5. Zhang in 5, kicking really strong. Vladimir just stroking in lane 4. 2:48 to take the win, 2:48.69. Vladimir. Second went to Zhang, 3rd was Liu. 3rd was the Italian, Sarasalu in lane number 2. 5th there, Berube. And coming in lane number 6, the applause of the crowd. Emma Hollis of Great Britain, stopping the clock in 3:28.90. So Olesya Vladikinar from the Russian Federation. The clear winner in the end from heat number 1. You can see how she fixes on the water so very well with the palm of her hand, creating lots of high pressure as she pulls all the water back past her hip. So there's the official results for heat number 1. Heat number 2 already up and behind their blocks. There's the start list. 7 swimmers will go. Kabus in 1, Elliott in 2, Everlove in 3, Long in 4, Wegerman in 5. Big names, Weinberg in 6, Vinther in 7. And there's Jessica Long in 4.
Take your marks.
They're away. Very deep but very good underwater. In lane number 3 was Everlove, Amanda Everlove of the United States of America. Weinberg here, doing well in lane 6. Jessica Long leading now in lane 4. Jessica Long from the United States of America, 2:36.00. Her entry time 33.74. Fast split time. Weinberg, Everlove, 2nd and 3rd. So leading Jessica Long from the USA. 2nd is Weinberg from Germany. 21 years of age is Weinberg. Jessica Long was 20 years of age. Leading now by 2 body lengths. Jessica Long, good rotation there, very quick indeed around the water, good pull out on breaststroke, extending to 6 metres down the pool underwater, compared to that of Wegerman surfacing at just about 3.5 metres. So Jessica Long enjoying the breaststroke here, coming up. Clear of the water, taking explosive breath, give them natural lift and height when they're pressing the hands up to the surface, but then shooting them forwards immediately. You get up and over the stroke, you don't want too much height. You want everything going forwards. And we're lunging here on every single stroke. You can see there the position of the hands. Good demonstration by Jessica Long in 4, leading 2:04.26. Didn't she take a lot of ground out of her competitors there? She is now some 15 metres clear of her nearest rival in 6, Weinberg. Weinberg having a good swim. Everlove in 3rd place for the USA, 4th is Elliott. But it's all about the leader right here, Jessica Long. It's going to be a fast time. Her own Paralympic record is 2 minutes 41.85. It's going to be very, very close, and it is. A new Paralympic record, 2:40.42. Outside the road world record, but inside the time she posed to take the gold medal 4 years ago in Beijing on the 11th of September 2008. 2nd is lane number 6. Weinberg did have a good performance. Solid all the way. Elliott was 3rd for Australia. 4th was Everlove for the USA. 5th was Bregerman. 7th was Kabus in lane number 1. Kabus just finishing and posting a time of 3:22.28. Jessica Long, the clear winner for the USA, the defending champion, in great form this morning at 9:55. So there's the official results for heat number 2. Long, Weinberg, Elliott, Everlove, Wegerman, Vimper and Cabus. And once again, we'll be very quick with the start list for tonight's final for that event. The women's 200 meters individual medley, SM8, and there it is. Long, Vladikinar and Liu, followed by Zhang. Look how tight it is for the bronze. So heat number 1, the men's 400 metres freestyle S10. 6 swimmers here, 8 lengths off the pool. And right there are the world record holders. Andre Brazil goes in heat number 2, but here's heat number 1. Paul goes in lane number 2 for South Africa. Isayev in 3 for the Ukraine. Hoyt goes in 4, there he is, for Canada. Silverman in 5 for the USA. Van der Zanden goes in 6 for the Netherlands. Herendeen in 7 for the USA. Silverman in lane 5, second fastest on papers, just 16 years of age. Let's see what the experience of Benoit Hoyt does in lane 4.
Take your marks.
Very nice start from Kevin Paul. Kevin Paul from South Africa, absolutely flying. Very quick early pace here. Silverman doing well in lane 5. Silverman leading. Paul just settles down into his pace now. Paul the fastest off his starting blocks, 0.71. But leading now, 29.40 is Silverman from the USA. Hoyt in second, Paul in third. Silverman, Hoyt, Paul, that's still a 1, 2, 3. Given my eye across the field here, but they are bunching up. Herendeen looking good for the USA in 7. Herendeen just in second, no, he's third, equal to the very 100th of a second, with Hoyt in lane number 4. Silverman breathing to his right-hand side. You can see the challenge to his right, coming from Herendeen, his countryman and teammate. Hoyt in third. Superb swim for the 16-year-old. Silverman from the USA. Really thrusting that hand into the water. 2:06.89. Herendeen still in second. Hoyt still in third. Paul in fourth. Isiev in fifth. Van der Zand down in sixth, but the leader is still Silverman, having the swim of his life. This is the third 100 metres, 2:37.92. Silverman has entered 4:11.96 compared to Hoyt at 4:08.93. Looking very good in four, I must say. I do like the technique of Hoyt, Bernard Hoyt, turning in second place as he's really challenging the lead and extending the distance between himself and his other competitors. Bernard Hoyt in four, looking good, but Silverman digging in again. This was a good 50 for Silverman. And he turns to come home, 3:41.15. Silverman, Hoyt, 2.04 seconds down. Paul is now in third, Herendeen dropping back into fourth. Silverman from the USA, doing more than enough to qualify. As too as Hoyt from Canada. Takes the win, 4:13.48. Hoyt 4:15.22. Third went to Paul, 4:19.64. Silverman there. He'll be pleased with that, and he is. Hoyt and Paul. The tumble turn of Silverman, a little bit open, a little bit long and rangy with the legs as they come over the top. The skills of Hoyt particularly good, but the strength of Silverman superb. So Silverman, Hoyt and Paul, that's the 1, 2, 3. The official results there for heat number 1. So we move on to heat 2. Andre Brazil goes in for the world record holder. Next to him, Great Britain's Robert Welborn. There's the record holder, the defending Paralympic champion, won the title on the 15th of September 2008.
Take your marks.
Oh, a lightning start for Andre Brazil. Wasn't he fast on the starting blocks? Absolutely incredible. 0.68. He was away, he was flying. Robert Welborn trying to get back on song. Welborn looking good in 5. The red hat of Great Britain. Welborn turning first as Andre Brazil from Brazil just settles down to a smooth, easy, rhythmical stroke, but so good in the water. Back into the lead because of the torpedo-like position and the dolphin kicking that he executes whilst in the torpedo streamline position, going further down the pool underwater than anybody else, takes some distance there off the turn. Doesn't Brazil look good? There the free swim. Whoosh, 1, 2, 3, 4 underwater. Free swim glide time at great speed. We travel faster underwater than we do on the surface. But here comes the swim speed of Robert Welburn. All competitors bunching up. Ludwig in 3 for Germany going well. Buckley in lane 2 for Canada, trying to dig in and dig back to the field here. Welburn still leading. Wise in lane number 6 for the USA, doing well, really bunching up here. Joe Wise digging in. Hassien in lane number 7, all off the pace for South Africa. But a real bunching fight here. Brazil took a long breath into that turn, that's unusual. On the very last stroke, took a breath to his right. But he is looking very comfortable. Very, very low head position for Brazil, breathing to the right there. Up in the first yellow lane, lane 4. One eye completely in the water. Pressing the ear down on the water to keep a nice straight body line. Welburn still in the lead. Wise, Buckley. This is the third 100. A very important 100 metres. 5 men bunched up across the pool. It's real cat and dog. No one wants to miss out on the final tonight. It's the fastest 8 that go through, irrespective of where you finish in your heat. This is going to be a great last 100 metres. Oh, all men over, nothing separating them. Buckley, Welburn, Brazil, and here they go. Wise has been dropped. Joe Wise for the USA falling back there. 4 men all in the line. Ludwig of Germany, Brazil, Welburn of Great Britain. Buckley of Canada in 2, he's up there. Ludwig, Welburn, Buckley, and they all kick. They all drive the kick, the outboard motor, the washy waters, the turbulent mix of water and air as these men sprint away for qualification. Here comes Welburn, Robert Welburn of Great Britain, but still just in the lead is Ludwig. The world record holder and defending champion is down in 3rd, but what's a late charge for Brazil? It's all on the finish, a blanket finish. Well, lane 2 gets it. Buckley from Canada. 4:16.97. Ludwig there in 2nd place. Welburn in 3rd. There's Robert Welburn. That was an exciting heat number 2, to say the least. Where was it going to go? It really looked like to me that Welburn and Ludwig went for the finish on that last stroke, neck and neck, but it was Buckley there that got the touch by 100th of a second. 1500ths of a second down on Ludwig was Welburn. And Brazil 200ths of a second behind Welburn. What a race. So all of those men safely through, but the world record holder only qualifying in 6th place. Andre Brazil from Brazil. Silverman, the fastest qualifier from USA. Kevin Paul did well to get in there in 8th place for South Africa. I look forward to that final tonight. So this event, the women's 400 metres freestyle S10, has 2 heats. Here is heat number 1. British representation here in the name of Gemma Armand. She goes in lane number 3. Elodie Laurandi from France in lane 4 there. Fastest on paper. Downey for Australia in 2. Almond in 3 for Great Britain. Laurandi in 4 for France. Rivard in lane 5 for Canada. Sapiro goes in 6 for South Africa. There's Downey there in lane 2. Catherine Downey for Australia. Downey just 16 years of age, as too is Rivard from Canada in 5. Nearest to us is Sapiro from South Africa, a 21-year-old.
Take your marks.
Nice start coming at the top there. Downey from Australia. Rivard, though, into the lead, only just. Irene Sapiro going well for South Africa with the green hat there in 6. Elodie Laurandi from France. 32-38. Rivard second, Sapiro third. Gemma Armand for Great Britain off the pace. Her entry time 4:54.10 compared to Elodie Laurandi, who is in the lead with a magical 4:39.21 on paper. One of the favourites to take gold here for this event. 107.65 for Laurandi. Rivard second, Sapiro third. See that wonderful shot, how Laurandi there is just cutting through the water. You see the bow wave that she's leaving behind. Everything really high to the surface. Her back is nice and high, her hips are up, her feet are up. So Laurandi leads, Rivard in second, Sapiro in third. And to my eye, these great swimmers always showing great, smooth, effortless technique. Again, look at that low head position. Just pivoting the chin to the side. We're not lifting the head at all, but keeping a straight spinal line. It's so smooth with that hand entry and reach forwards. Relaxation, but power at the same time. The mark of a real talented swimmer. Nice range of movement, fluid, relaxed, great flexibility in the stroke. These swimmers will work very hard outside of the water as well as inside the water to be conditioned. Strength conditioning, power work, flexibility, of course nutrition, psychology, everything comes into check. Elodie Laurandi of France, being challenged a little bit by Rivard of Canada. Rivard digging in, but Laurandi looking very good indeed. This is the end of the third 100. 100 metres to go. 2 more lengths of the pool. 3:31.26 for Laurandi. Rivard in second. Third is is now Downey, the 16-year-old Australian, in lane number 2. But this is just pure class. Elodie Lorandi of France. A class act. A lovely morning swim for her. 4:07.07. 2.71 seconds down is Rivard for Canada. Third is still Downey, but clearly in the lead is Elodie Lorandi of France. 23 years of age. A very nice swim indeed this morning at 10:17, 4:42.86. Clear second was Rivard. Bit of a race on for third spot. But Downey came through there in the second half of the swim to take third. Shapiro fourth. And here comes Gemma Armand of Great Britain. There's the winner. A nice smile at the camera. Just one dolphin kick underwater for Elodie Lorandi. Swimmers usually doing 3, but it was just an easy swim for her. Nowhere near top gear. So there's the official results for heat number 1. So heat number 2 now. Paulik will go in lane number 5. She is the world record holder, but next to Scott from the USA. Scott has performed a 4:33.54. That's her entry time.
Take your marks.
Paulik's world record's 4:33.15. She's a defending champion. She set the world and Paralympic record on the 15th of September 2008. So Scott into the lead for the USA. 31.82. Paulik in second, Oosterhuis in third. Oosterhuis in lane number 7 for the Netherlands. The Dutch team having a good Paralympic Games here in London. So Scott is leading, heading the world record holder, Paulik in 5 with the red hat. Scott, 1:06.27. Paulik second. Jablonska third. Paulik and Jablonska both from Poland. Jablonska just 15 years of age. But there's the winner, the 20-year-old American. Susan Beth Scott in lane 4. (1:41.62), 1.14 seconds clear of Paulik. Jablonska still in third. Roulette fourth for France. Fifth is Oosterhuis from the Netherlands. Sixth is Jeanette McNeil from Canada. The front runners Scott and Paulick well clear of the rest of the competitors. 2:17.48 at the halfway mark. Scott demonstrating quite a quick stroke rate. You can see the speed of her arms compared to Paulick, who's a little lower with a stroke rate. Just cruising along. The tempo not quite as high. Scott really giving it quite a lot in this heat number 2. Paulick is over in second, 1.94 seconds down. She made up a little bit of ground there, even though she's looking very easy. So the world record holder, although she's a full body length down, is looking in good form. But Susan Beth Scott from the USA wants to win this heat number 2. Very determined to do so. .4:33.54 her entry time. She won't be too far out of that. Took some ground out of Paulick there, 0.3 of a second on that 50. I think this is an easy morning swim for Paulick in lane 5. Scott digging in with every stroke. Paulick using the leg kick more. Susan Beth Scott not gone to the legs at all yet. So although she's got a quick arm rate, come tonight's final, she'll be driven by her own outboard motor. Her arms are motoring, her legs aren't, so perhaps more to come from her tonight. Scott in 4. Paulick in lane 5. The clear 1 and 2 in this heat number 2. Susan Beth Scott, 4:40.00. Paulick, 4:43.45. Jablonska, the 15-year-old from Poland, takes third, 4:51.67. Roulette from France in 4th. Annette McNeil was 5th, Oostras 6th. There's the winner. And there's Paulick and Jablonska. Class there in the finish. Head down inside the last 5 metres. No breath was taken. That's always good to see. So there are the official results of heat number 2. And the start list for tonight's final. The fastest 8 women in the world. Scott, Brandy and Paulick qualify 1, 2 and 3. Big names there all making a big final tonight. The women's 400 metres freestyle, S10. We now look forward to the men's 100 metres breaststroke, SB5. The record set a long time ago, back in Atlanta, in the Paralympic Games on 24th of August 1996. Here come the 5 competitors for heat number 1. James O'Shea putting his hand to his ear to say to the crowd, "Let's hear you." James O'Shea for Great Britain goes in 5 with 1:37.42 in this heat number 1. Well, there's a big name. Anders Olsson from Sweden in lane number 4. 1:37.28. There's James O'Shea next to Silva. Silva goes in lane 6 for Mexico. Olsson in 4 for Sweden. Lim in 3 for Korea. Samut Santio completes the lineup in lane 2 for Thailand. So 11 competitors will battle it out for 8 places in the final. 5 go in this heat number 1. 2 lengths of the pool.
Take your marks.
Very nice start indeed for James O'Shea for Great Britain in lane number 5 with the red cap, away in 0.65 of a second. The power of Olsson in 4 is quite remarkable. Lim in lane 3 for Korea, just 25 years of age, is leading. Olsson, 46-year-old from Sweden, in 2nd place. But look at the dominance here of Lim in lane number 3. A very fast 44.05. Engel's record 1:31.50. Both the Paralympic record and the world record. I don't think that'll be challenged. It's very quick. Just depends on his speed and endurance and any acceleration into the finish he may have. Lim for Korea leads. 2nd is Olsson, but O'Shea really challenging Olsson. 20 metres from the finish. O'Shea now into 2nd place. Olsson drops back into 3rd. But here comes Lim from lane number 3. A very, very solid swim. 1:34.94. And a good performance for James O'Shea. That pleased the crowd. Big roar when he touched the finish there in 1:39.88. Silva was 4th. There in lane number 2, Samut Sanito of Thailand. Well, James O'Shea there, perhaps sending out a message, not fully shaved down. Nor too is that man. But this man here was lean. Look at that motion. Head down all the way there into the finish. from a long way out. Lungs must have been on fire. Great swim for Lim of Korea. There's the official results for heat number 1. So heat number 2 already behind their blocks. There's a start list. Patterson goes in lane number 2 for Canada. Slattery goes in lane number 3 for South Africa. Rangel goes in 4 for Mexico. Fastest qualifier right there. Greenberg goes in 5 for Germany. De Lima for Brazil in lane number 6. Joda goes in 7 to complete the lineup for Iraq.
Take your marks.
So into the lead there, as would be expected. Lane number 3, Slattery, always very good underwater. Quickest off the blocks was Grunenberg from Germany in lane 5, the 37-year-old. Grunenberg coming through now for Germany. The long, long arms of Grunenberg. Niels Grunenberg for Germany leading. 1:37.40 his entry time. Pedro Rangel digging in. One lane up in lane 4, Rangel looking good. Slattery still there. It's a good swim for Slattery, 1:37.42 his entry time. Rangel, the fastest on paper, 1:36.23. But Grunenberg still in the lead. Niels Grunenberg in lane 5 for Germany. The 37-year-old comes home to win heat number 2, 1:36.97. Season best for him. Entered 1:37.40. Second went to Rangel. Third Slattery. Fourth De Lima. Fifth Patterson. Joda came 6th for Iraq there. Well, he's a pleased man. Grunenberg taking the win ahead of Rangel here. Just at the top there, Slattery very pleased with himself. Inside the 1:40. Good swim for him this morning. Unfortunately, disqualification there for Joda of Iraq. So they are the official results for heat number 2. Very good news for James O'Shea of Great Britain, qualifying in 5th. So there's a start list for tonight's final. The fastest 8 men in the world. the start list for the women's 100 metres breaststroke SB5. Harlan goes in lane number 4 for the USA, 1:49.29. The only woman to enter a sub 150 for this heat number 1. But look at that world record. Kirsten Brun, 1:33.85, the defending Paralympic champion from Beijing. She goes in heat number 2. So here come the competitors for heat number 1. Trina in 1, Weber, Tribert in 2, Rodriguez in 3, Arlen in 4, Scott in 5, Costello in 6, Hava Kimyan in 7, Victoria Arlen there in lane 4 for the USA. Just 17 years of age is Arlen. An age spread of 17 years of age to 33 years of age. Weber Tribert from Austria, the 33-year-old in lane number 2 there. So the whistle goes to indicate that the swimmers need to move forwards and take their positions. The second whistle to ask for quiet and silence around the aquatic centre. All ladies are set and ready. 2 lengths of the pool.
Take your mark.
Well, a nice start from lane number 4. Also lane number 2. Weber Tribert from Austria, swimming very well at the 25-metre marker there. The big red discs indicating halfway down the pool. Going well in 5 is Scott. Verena Schott in lane 5 for Germany. 23 years of age. But leading up in lane number 2 is a 33-year-old. Weber Tribert of Austria, but a very good turn there by Verena Schott of Germany. Third is Rodriguez at the turn for the USA, but here's the battle for first spot in this heat number 1. Weber Tribert of Austria at the top. Verena Schott there in lane 5, wearing the cap of Germany. It looks like Verena Schott is going to take this win, but a very good swim for Weber Tribert of Austria in lane number 2. Paralympic time of 2:02.98. She's going to be well inside that. And the winner, Verena Schott of Germany, 1:54.34. Good swim for her in time of 1:51.39. So perhaps more to come tonight. But Weber-Trieber 1:56.99. A massive performance time for her. Marina Schott of Germany, the winner. But that lady there, Weber-Trieber, got to be happy with herself. Rodriguez took third for the USA, 27 years of age. But here's the finish of Marina Schott of Germany. (1:54.34), and they are the official results for heat number 1. So we welcome heat number 2, and the world record holder going in lane 4, of course, Kerstin Brun of Germany. Brun now 42 years of age, and there she is in great shape and really, really focused here for heat number 2.
Take your marks.
Well, look at Kerstin Brun underwater. She's absolutely flying. Thailand goes in lane 1 for Vietnam, Rasko in 2 for Hungary, Nurk Kistler in 3 for the USA, Brun there in lane 4 for Germany, Song is in 5 for the People's Republic of China, Iles goes in 6 for Hungary, Drapu completes a lineup in lane 7 for Canada, but this is all about Kerstin Brun. 1:33.85 her entry time, which is in fact the world record that she set in Eindhoven on the 16th of August 2010 when she took the world title with that world record. 43.55. That's a world record time for the 50-metre sprint. Well inside the split time that she set to create the world record for the 100 metres. She set a world record at the halfway stage for a one-length sprint. This lady is absolutely storming. She was so focused before she dived in. I wondered whether something special would happen. Absolutely in the zone. She's 15 metres clear now of the nearest rival, Song in lane number 5. Let's watch the clock. 1:33.85 is the world record. It's going to be very, very tight. I think just outside the Paralympic record, 1:36.30. It's gone. Not a world record, but a great, great, great Paralympic record. Coming in 5, Song, the 16-year-old, the People's Republic of China. Third going to Nurk Kistler of the USA. 4th to Rasko. 5th to Iles. 6th to Drapu. 7th to Thailand. Kerstin Brun. You were something special. Swimming faster than she did to take the gold medal in Beijing. Kirsten Brun here. She won the gold medal 4 years ago with 1:36.30, which was the Paralympic record until just a moment ago. Wonderful angle of attack there as she's pressing on the outsweep of the pull. You could see the angle of the palm of the hand to create wonderful high pressure on the pull for a great, great Paralympic record. So there's the official results for heat number 2. The start list for tonight's final. The fastest 8 swimmers in the world for this women's 100 metres breaststroke SB5. Brun, Song, Nurk Kistler, the fastest 3 qualifiers, will line up to battle it out for medals, but shot there, swam very well in 4th. Again, tight for the bronze. Moving on to the men's 100 metres backstroke. The world record holder there, Medley Svetov, and the defending Paralympic champion. Medley Svetov goes in heat number 2. Here come the competitors for heat number 1. 6 swimmers will go. There are 13 swimmers across the board that will fight for just 8 places in the final. Maxim Varaksa, the powerful man from Ukraine. Gonzalez goes in 7. McClure in 6, Dupree in 5, Varaksa in 4, Gonzalez in 3, and Simon there in lane 2.
Take your marks.
Varaksa away well, and away very well indeed into the lead. He's already taken gold medals here in the pool. Tucker Dupree from the USA not letting him get away. Varaksa, 28 years of age, entered 1:01.10. Tucker Dupree's entered 1:02.09, and he's swimming really well, turning first here. No, Varaksa by 6/100ths of a second. The rotation of Dupree there quite slow. Varaksa very quick with the spin around the wall. Tucker Dupree digging in again. Raxa in second. Tucker Dupree of the USA, 23 years of age. Raxa looking very smooth though. So too is Tucker Dupree. A very good swim, 1:02.36 from lane 5. Second was Raxa, 1:02.63. Gonzalez third in 1:05.72. There's the tappers supporting the swimmers into the finish. These swimmers having a visual impairment. S12 classification. Raxa there looks particularly breathless. I think he found that quite tough. So good, and taking a look across there, actually so good underwater though. Doesn't want to look around underwater. We come out of the streamline position and lose valuable ground and valuable time. These swimmers, of course, will have some vision. It's one of the higher classifications. Categories 11, 12 and 13, all having visual impairments. There are 14 categories altogether. So here we go with heat number 2. All eyes on the world record holder, Alexander Nevelin Svetov, for the Russian Federation in lane 4 right there.
Take your marks.
Tichy in lane 1, Dabrowski in lane 2, Makarov in 3, Nevelin Svetov in 4, Klippert in 5, Gellis in 6, Akhmetov in lane 7. Nevelin Svetov looks absolutely brilliant. A nice fast stroke rate, lovely smooth turn onto his front for that last arm stroke, 29.08. Already a champion here. Look at the balance in his stroke. Cutting that little finger into that invisible magic line, centre line of the body above his head. Nevelin Svetov, wonderful demonstration this morning. Second goes to Klippert, third to Makarov, fourth to Gellis, fifth to Dabrowski in lane 2, sixth to Akhmetov. And Tichy there, finishing for Austria in lane number 1. With the camera panning as normal across the 3 faces of 1 to 3. But that man there was number 1. Alexander Nevelin Svetov in lane 4 for the Russian Federation. He's entered 1:00.41. His world record is 59.37. A nice demonstration this morning, 61.07. The official results of heat number 2. And the start list for tonight's final. Fastest 8 men across the pool. Nevelin Svetov, Dupree, Klippert. But watch out for Raxa. So
So now the women's 100 metres backstroke S12 will get underway. 5 swimmers go in heat number 1. And we have 11 swimmers across 2 heats, racing for 8 places in the final. So here come the competitors. World record holder Zhu Hongyang set that record 8 years ago. Savchenko there, Oksana Savchenko, gold medalist last night from the Russian Federation. Shatal goes in lane 6 for the Ukraine next to Medley. Also from the Ukraine in lane 5, Savchenko in 4 for the Russian Federation. Alonso in 3 for Spain. Frykova goes in 2 for the Czech Republic.
Take your mark.
Well, a nice start for Frykova from the Czech Republic. She's just 16 years of age. But look at the underwater skills of the champion. Oksana Savchenko, a great champion swimmer she is. Delighted the crowds in the pool throughout the week. 1:10.06 is her entry time. 21-year-old from Russia. .35.32. It's won for about a 1:12. Second is Alonso of Spain. Third, Medley from Ukraine. Looking easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oksana Savchenko. 10 metres from the finish now, just cruising along. It's a good race for second place between Medley and Alonso. 1:13.29 for Oksana Savchenko. Second to Alonso. Third to Medley. Fourth to Shatal. Fifth to Frykova. The winner right there, heat number 1. Alonso there. And Medley. Well, here's that wonderful swim stroke of Savchenko. Knows exactly where she is. The flag's above for her position 5 metres from the end of the wall. They'll spot those flags and know they have a set number of strokes to do, maybe 4 or 5 single arm strokes, and then bang into the finish to spot that finish, but not looking for the wall. They know it's there. So there's the official results of heat number 1. Unfortunately, a disqualification for Alonso of Spain. Anna Russell goes in lane 4 for Great Britain. Fastest qualifier with 109.52. There she is. The only competitor to post a time of sub 110.
Take your marks.
A nice position for Hannah Russell at the start. Wonderful position on the blocks there. Very vertical through the back. Great power through the air. And Hannah Russell for Great Britain leads. Russell just 16 years of age in lane 4. Look at her go from the start. She absolutely went for it. Hannah Russell, Great Britain in 5. Efimenko going well. Paulina going well. Hannah Russell 33.79. Paulina in second. Efimenko in third still, but look at Hannah Russell. What a great swim this is. 25 metres to go. 20 metres to go. 15 metres to go. Hannah Russell all the way. Paulina charging inside the final 10. But Hannah Russell having the swim of her life. A very, very good 1:11.18 this morning from lane 4. Paulina in second. Efimenko in third. Petra Kovikova in fourth. Veal in fifth. And coming in here for Mexico, Alcazar Figueroa in sixth. There's the winner. Pranina climbing out the pool there. Swimmers normally exit at the side of the pool. Judges might not like the fact she's climbing over electronic, very costly electronic timing touchpads. There's the winner. The pure speed of Hannah Russell. Not terribly graceful, it must be added, but the speed of the youngster was phenomenal. She'll be homing all of her skills over the coming years. She's just 16 years of age. The official results there for heat number 2. And the start list for tonight's final. To the applause and roars of the crowd, the fastest 8 women in the world, headed up by Great Britain's Hannah Russell, 1:11.18. We look forward to that tonight. So there's the next event up, posted on the screens. And the start list for the men's 100 metres breaststroke SB6, heat number 1. 5 swimmers will line up. And here come the competitors. Led out by Valinsky there for Israel. Those are the records. Borodeko, the world record holder, 1:22.39. He goes in heat number 2. Spanja there, Mihovil Spanja from Croatia. The famous face of Spanja, 1:25.11. His entry time. Belinsky there for Israel in 2.
Grant goes in 3 for Australia. Spanja in 4 for Croatia. Smidtijk goes in lane 5 for Germany. Fomenkov in 6 for the Russian Federation.
Take your marks.
Well, good underwater in lane number 2, Valinsky. But leading now, Spanja in lane 4. Mihail Spanja away in 0.87 off his starting blocks, the 28-year-old for Croatia. He's leading. Big lunge when he comes up to take his breath. Trying to get up and over the water, almost ride the top of his own wave. Smidtijk in second, only just by 800ths, and look at him go now. Torben Smidtijk from Germany, very fast off the wall. Third is Fomenkov from the Russian Federation. Smidtijk here, a commanding lead now, 15 metres to go. Torben Smidtijk of Germany, the 23-year-old. Going to be a new Paralympic record, 1:26.13. One lane down was Fomenkov, who held the Paralympic record when he won the title 4 years ago. Spanja there seemed quite max out, gave it his all. Spanja on the right, there's the dive start. Smidtijk on the left in lane 5. And Smidtijk there down the second 50 was really quite dominant. Nice high elbows as he applies leverage at the front of his stroke in his pull for that splendid Paralympic record. The official results of heat number 1. So the defending champion down in 3rd spot. Some 3.5 seconds shy of his lifetime best performance. All eyes on heat number 2 now. The world record holder goes in lane 4. Yevgeny Bohodeyko of the Ukraine. Bohodeyko, 18 years of age. The youngest in this field. And there's the young man. He's a world champion. He's a European champion. Set the world record in taking the European title last year in Berlin on the 4th of July. All set and all ready, heat number 2.
Take your marks.
Forward away very well, Matthew Hall to Great Britain in lane number 2. Kimura goes for Japan in lane number 3, Bohodeyko in 4 for the Ukraine. Bacard goes in lane 5 for Germany. Crispin for Colombia in lane 6. But look at the speed of Bohodeyko. Yevgeny Bohodeyko leading. Kimura trying to chase him down, 1 lane up. Crispin going well for Colombia in 6. Bohodeyko turning 39.16
Crispin second, Kimura third. Yevgeny Bordeyko again looking smooth with his strokes. 25 metres to go. Crispin now in second. Crispin going very well. The swimmer at the bottom of the screen in lane number 6 for Colombia. Bacard for Germany trying to close that gap. Bacard looking strong inside the final 10. But have a look at Bordeyko right here, right now, outside the world record, but a very, very excellent Paralympic record for Bordeyko. We saw a Paralympic record in Heat 1. We've seen another one in Heat 2 in the name of Yevgeny Bordeyko of Ukraine. The 18-year-old is on fire. Absolutely brilliant. Well, Bacard did very well in the end there, but there's a turn of Bordeyko. There's Bacard turning. Yevgeny Bordeyko, the winner, with a new Paralympic record from heat number 2. Third was Crispin. Fourth was Kimura. Fifth was Horwood. So Bordeyko leaves the waters, wrapped up with a warm towel and collecting his accreditation, and off for an easy swim down. And perhaps a massage or two as well after the swim down, getting rid of all the lactic acid and rubbish from the muscles after that great performance, record-breaking performance for Yevgeny Bordeyko of the Ukraine. Wonderful to see all ages here in the Aquatic Centre, from tiny small babies, toddlers, through to children, through to the adults and the seniors as well, enjoying these great performances in the pool. So there's the official result of heat number 2, and the record is confirmed. Bordeyko the hot favourite for the final tonight. And the start list is up for that final. The fastest 8 men across the pool. Next event, event number 98, the women's 100 metres breaststroke SB6. 2 heats. Heat number 1 features Great Britain's Elizabeth Johnson. Johnson goes in lane number 4. Here are all of the competitors. That's Ki there from China. Mallory Wegerman.
the world record holder. Elizabeth Johnson there. I actually think that strap line we saw for world records was a little incorrect. They have changed due to the reclassification of Mallory Wegerman. I believe that the world record is held by Charlotte Henshaw, and she goes in heat number 2, 1:38.46. Set that 2 years ago on the 16th of August 2010, when she took the gold at the World Championships. So this is heat number 1.
Take your mark.
Elizabeth Johnson away very nicely indeed. Elizabeth Johnson of Great Britain, 1:38.89 her entry time. Only a little bit shy of the world record. In great form this season she is. Elizabeth Johnson pleasing the crowd, a 26-year-old from Great Britain. Almost a full body length ahead at the moment. Sapsova going well for Ukraine in lane number 5. Just 14 years of age, and really chasing down Johnson now, as Johnson eases back perhaps. Savtsov leading at the 50 metres, but Johnson very good underwater, but Savtsov coming back again for the Ukraine. 14 years old, Johnson's 26. Has she got the adult strength to pull herself through inside the final 20 metres now? Sapsova, 15 metres to go. Johnson trying to respond, but hasn't quite got the speed in the closing stages. The fast stroke rate of Sapsova is going to take her to the wall first, but it's going to be very, very close. Oh, well, it does go in 1:41.09 with a long arm reach from Johnson there. Sapsova took an extra stroke when she could have reached and lunged into the finish. So Elizabeth Johnson gets the win. A new Paralympic record, beating the record held by Sarah Bowen of 1:41.84. That was set 8 years ago when Bowen took the gold medal in Athens. Well, let's watch the finish. Savtsova clearly ahead. If we look across the head-to-head position, but the reach of Johnson, quite perfect. .13 of a second was the difference between the top two swimmers there. Key was unfortunately disqualified for China from lane 6, but they are the official results of heat number 1. So Charlotte Henshaw in lane 4. There she is, the world record holder. 1:38.46.
Take your mark.
Very quick start in lane number 5 for Hebner of Australia.
Fredbo in 2 for Norway, Gasiva in 3 for the Russian Federation. Henshaw in lane 4 for Great Britain, being pressed by Hebner, Tanya Hebner of Australia. Porter's in 6 also for Australia. Hebner not able to stay with Henshaw as Charlotte Henshaw charges now. At 40 metres, she approaches the turn. Charlotte Henshaw of Great Britain leading heat number 2. The 25-year-old from Great Britain turns in 46.66, and what a great underwater pull-out. 1.90 seconds clear of Hebner of Australia. Henshaw looking very, very good. Inside the pace of a Paralympic record, 25 metres to go. This is very, very quick. Head down for 2 strokes to support the body line. A quick explosive breath and head back down again. It's going to be a huge Paralympic record. Could well be a new world record. 1:38.46, I think just outside. But a new Paralympic record for Charlotte Henshaw, sub 140. Very, very good indeed. Systems will need to check those world records. Television screens are showing a different time. But as I say, I do believe Charlotte Henshaw with 1:38.46, having had a reclassification of Wegerman, sees this lady as the world #1 right now. So there are the official results for heat number 2. So once again, a very busy morning in the pool, as it always is. Many children have gone back to school today, all around the United Kingdom. That was the official start list for tonight's final. As we move on to the men's 6 metres backstroke S2. And there's the start list for heat number 1. Yang goes in 2 for China. Shabali in 3 for Israel. Makrod Miritris goes in 4 for Greece. Czech in 5 for Poland. Kapelakis in 6 for Greece. There's Kapelakis. Dmitry Kokorev, the world record holder, well, he goes in heat number 2. Mac
Rodimitris there for Greece in lane number 4. The fastest in this heat. He's 21 years of age. 1:04.75 his entry time. Kokorev's Paralympic record standing at 1:03.17. Kokorev is not only the world record holder but the defending Paralympic champion, and Mac Rodimitris will want to really perform well here in heat number 1 to set the scene for this, the men's 50 metres backstroke S2. Mac Rodimitris there, taking up his position. Coaches supporting these competitors in the water in the supine position. Wonderful flotation position, nice and relaxed at the start.
Take your marks.
Quickly away, lane number 6. Kapelakis of Greece going well, but in the lead. In lane number 2 is Yang from the People's Republic of China. He's away from the wall in 0.50 compared to Kapelakis in 1.31, so a very fast start for Yang. Already a gold medalist here, just 15 years of age. A big talent, a big new face now of London 2012. Yang, a multiple gold medal winner here already. 15 years of age. Let's watch the clock. The world record's 1:02.67. A new world record. And perhaps no surprise, Yang's been in incredible form here in the water. Beats Kokorev's world record by 1.32 seconds. Second went to Mac Rodimitris, third to Shalaby, fourth to Chech, fifth was Kapeltakis in the end there. Kapelakis in lane number 6 for Greece, but there's the winner. We'll wait for the official results for all of those 5 competitors. And there it is, a new world record for Yang of the People's Republic of China. The official results of heat number 1. Personal best time there for Kapelakis of Greece. Lots of these swimmers will have personal goals to reach. And if those personal goals and targets are reached, then that equals total success. Not everybody can be a gold medalist. There are only so many to give out, of course. So it's an interesting debate how we do measure success. It's always very much on a personal level for all of these competitors. So move on now to heat number 2. the man, Dmitry Kokorev, a defending champion. Up until a moment ago, Kokorev was the world record holder. Lovejoy goes in lane number 2 for the USA. Pani Bratets go in lane number 3 for the Ukraine. Kokorev in 4 for the Russian Federation. Anderson in 5 for Great Britain. Bratella completes the lineup here in lane number 6 for Italy.
Take your marks.
James Anderson away and away well. James Anderson from Great Britain. What a great role model he is. A veteran of the team now at the age of 49. James Anderson here is away 0.87 off the wall. And looking very, very good indeed. James Anderson of Great Britain. Kokorev head-to-head now with Anderson. Anderson, Kokorev. Kokorev now just in the lead. Anderson trying to hold on. Nicely positioned away from that beefy anti-wave lane rope. James Anderson swimming extremely well for Great Britain. But Dmitry Kokorev, the defending champion in lane number 4, is in the lead now. I beg your pardon, it's Pandagats from lane 3. The Ukraine, I do apologise. Pani Bratets from lane number 3. Well, on the finish, we'll check electronic timing systems there. Anderson was given the touch in 1:07.17. (1:07.33) for Pani Bratets there in lane number 3. Kokorev third for the Russian Federation. 1:10.93. Let's watch the finish here. Pani Bratets of the Ukraine, head-to-head with James Anderson of Great Britain. Well, it looks like Pani Bratets there got the touch, but the electronic timing system has to be deemed official. I don't think he punched the electronic timing pads hard enough. Kokorev there down in 3rd. And there's the start list for tonight's final. Yang fastest with a new world record. Mac Rodimitris is 2nd. Great Britain's James Anderson in 3rd. But watch out for Pani Bratets there for the final. So move on to the men's 50 metres freestyle. One length of the pool, starting at the opposite end of the pool, underneath the big electronic scoreboard. Matthew Cowdrey, the world record holder, he goes in heat number 3. He's the defending Paralympic champion. Cowdrey won the title 4 years ago. Mary Alcaraz there in lane 4 for Spain. An entry time of 26:23. 4 men in this heat, all entered 26 seconds. Victor goes in lane number 2. Rachat in lane 3. Mary Alcaraz goes in lane number 4. Kalnia goes in lane 5. Mellinger in lane 6. And the whistle goes for this heat number 1.
Take your marks.
Very quick start from lane number 6, Mellinger. Mellinger from Hungary. Mellinger just being headed by Kalnia. Kalnia from the Ukraine. Kalnia's leading. Mary Alcaraz coming through though for Spain in lane 4. Mary Alcaraz, Kalnia. Alcaraz, Mary Alcaraz now very quick inside the final 5, 26:18. Fastest time of the season. Mary Alcaraz, 0.72 off his starting blocks. Not as quick as Mellinger, 0.64. Mellinger came third there, 26:71. Second went to Kalnia. There's the finishing speed of Mary Alcaraz, the 23-year-old from Spain. First for heat number 1. Moving on to heat number 2 now. All eyes on Tamás Tott of Hungary. 25.57 his entry time. There he is. Hall goes in 2. Alguidari goes in 3. Tott in 4. Yamada in 5. Beru in 6, Taylor in 7.
Take your marks.
Yamada away first, but look at Tott in lane number 4. Tamás Tott is absolutely flying. Second is Yamada from Japan. Tamás Tott. Paralympic record 25:34. It's going to be outside that, but a very quick 25:67. Very quick indeed. Only a tenth of a second outside of his best. Tamás Tott, the winner, is David Taylor, coming in for Barbados. Taylor posting 46.38. Tott got the win. Yamada second. Third was El Gudari. There's the start of Tamás Tott from lane 4. 20 years of age. He was away in 0.77. Quick, but not the quickest off the blocks, but he was the quickest swimmer. Lighting up the one light on his starting block. The red light indicating a win, a single red light for Tamás Tott, the winner, heat number 2. So here's heat number 3, featuring the defending champion, Matthew Cowdrey, the Paralympic record holder, the world record holder. He goes in lane 4. There he is. 23 years of age, from Australia.
Take your marks. Stand down, swimmers.
Well, that's a disappointment. There's a one-start rule. Matthew Cowdrey a little bit upset about that. Well, this is a surprise. There's actually a drop rope. There's a drop rope at 15 metres down the pool, and the rope didn't get dropped quickly enough. Armada there, finishing the swim, but not really started the swim officially. Well, some confusion here at the start. One wonders what the judges will do here. If there was noise around the building, the swimmers will be given benefit of the doubt and can restart. Armada there, breathless though. I don't think he'd want to do that again straight away. I think he may well be facing a disqualification, unfortunately. Well, there is the drop rope. We can see he's actually caught on the anti-wave lane rope. Well, in all the years I've been involved with international swimming, I've never seen that before. Almost fishing for salmon and trout even. Salmon and trout, salmon and trout, salmon and trout. They've got the line back up. And we'll see whether Armada from Comoros, there he is, will be allowed restart. Small island in the Indian Ocean, Comoros, just off the east coast of Africa. Armada there, walking away, taking applause from the crowd as we can start heat number 3 once again. Well, he is a happy young man, isn't he, enjoying this moment? Why not? Paralympic Games, London 2012. Really quite a lovely moment. So Martinov in 2. Source in 3, Cowdrey in 4, Surchenko in 5, O'Priest in 6.
Take your marks.
Well, a very nice start, as will be expected from Matthew Cowdrey. Matthew Cowdrey in lane number 4. He's absolutely flying. The 23-year-old Australian, he was away in 0.65 of his starting block. He was the fastest off the block, so as fastest to halfway. And he is the fastest swimmer in the pool. Clearly in the lead, going so well. Source is in 2nd place. This is Cowdrey all the way, 25.63. Matthew Cowdrey, second was Source for Hungary. Servachenko third for the Ukraine. There's Source there. There's the Ukrainian. Look at the speed and velocity underwater there. Cowdrey was still down, but torpedoing when the rest were up and racing. Matthew Cowdrey, winner heat number 3. 25.63. Official results of heat number 3. There is the start list for tonight's final of the men's 50 metres freestyle. S9 tight on gold and silver. Cowdrey and top, the fastest two into the final. The only two men to go 25 seconds, but 26.87 isn't shabby for Source. Thomas Source qualifies 8th, the 8th fastest men in the world. So quickly moving on to the women's 50 metres freestyle, S9 heat 1, 2 heats go. 12 swimmers will be battling out for 8 places in the final. There's the lineup for heat number 1. Amy Marin will go in lane number 2 for Great Britain. And leading the competitors out is Amy Marin. Cole will go next to her for Australia. Natalie du Toit from South Africa, the world record holder, featuring in heat number 1. The defending Paralympic champion goes in lane 4. Grazdanova goes in lane 5 for the Russian Federation. Stone in lane 6 for the USA. Jimenez goes in lane 7 to complete the lineup for Argentina, but that lady right there, Natalie du Toit, the 28-year-old South African, with an entry time of 29.17, the fastest on paper for this heat number 1. Marin, just 14 years of age, from Great Britain, up there with the red hat in lane 2. All set.
Take your marks.
Nice start in lane number 5, Grazdanova from the Russian Federation. Grazdanova is absolutely flying off her starting blocks of 0.73. Going very well, Jimenez for Argentina in lane 7. Lane number 3, Cole, Ellie Cole going well, but here comes the power of Natalie du Toit. But look at the finishing speed from lane number 3, 29.75 for Ellie Cole of Australia. Ellie Cole, great form. Grazdanova second, du Toit in third. Well, sub 30 seconds, the only swimmer to dip under 30. Ellie Cole from Australia, the 20-year-old. There's Natalie du Toit, 28 years of age. Well, she was third in 30.16. 200th of a second slower than Grazdanova. But look at the winner, looking across there. as she finished on the right arm, taking quite a big high look for a clear win in the end. Ellie Cole for Australia. Tight racing for second and third. For those are the official results for heat number 1. On paper, 3 swimmers in this heat. Number 2 could go under 30 seconds. Steadman for Great Britain goes in lane 2. Williams in 3 for Australia. Gascon in 4 for Spain. Watkin goes in 5 for Great Britain. Lin for China in 6. Roxon in 7 for Canada. They're away. It's a clean start. And nothing much separating these competitors. They're going very well. Louise Watkin for Great Britain is in phenomenal form. Watkin going very well indeed, as to his Gascon. Watkin's doing so very well for Great Britain. Watkin is in the lead. Louise Watkin of Great Britain heading Gascon, heading Lin. Lin coming through now, very strong, but is Louise Watkin going to hold on? Yes, she does. 29.35, only just outside the Paralympic record. Absolutely brilliant. Away in 0.72, finishing in 29.35. Louise Watkin, the 20-year-old from Great Britain. Lin, 18 years of age for the China, 29.59. Third going to Gascon. There's the finish, a bit long. Well, one lane up. Gascon there looked bitterly disappointed on the touch. You couldn't believe it. Watkin, Lin, Gascon, the 1, 2, 3. All women inside 30 seconds. That was a fast heat too. Much to the disbelief of Gascon. The look on her face as she looked across to her left said it all. And there's the final. Nothing in it. Watkin, Lin, Gascon, all from that second heat qualify in top 3 positions. Cole, the winner of heat number 1, qualifying in 4th. So there we have it, the start list for tonight's final. And once again, I say it, the fastest 8 swimmers in the world. So moving on to the men's 100 metres freestyle S4. 2 lengths of the pool. 2 heats featuring 16 swimmers fighting for 8 lanes in the final across the pool. This is the last event this morning on the programme. It's event number 103. And here come the competitors for heat number 1. There we see the records. Richard Uribe, he doesn't go until heat number 2, the world record holder. Sanchez Martinez there, the fastest qualifier in heat number 1 from Mexico, 1:24.55. Kelly goes in lane number 1. Sheriakov goes in lane number 2. Mustafayev goes in lane 3, Sanchez Martinez in 4, Kim in 5, Schumacher in 6, Petracek in 7. Chirino goes in lane number 8. So there is Sanchez Martinez of Mexico. So the whistle goes. And the competitors take positions. A mix of classes here, S3 and S4. Mesheryakov in lane 2, classified as S3 from the Russian Federation. Heat number 1.
Take your marks.
Well, very good underwater here. You can see Petracek, Arnes Petracek from the Czech Republic, leading lane number 7. Mustafayev going well in lane number 3. Petracek still just leading. Sanchez Martinez head to head now with Mustafayev. Sanchez Martinez turning first, 40.98. Sanchez Martinez from Mexico leads. Mustafayev from the Ukraine. Schumacher now coming into third spot. Schumacher from the Netherlands. Sanchez Martinez. Mustafayev. Schumacher being pressed by Kim from Korea in lane 5, but there's the win, 1:24.79. That's very quick. An excellent morning performance. Second to Mustafayev, third to Schumacher, fourth to Kim. Well, he's a happy young man. Coming in now in lane number 8, Chirino from Venezuela. Just ahead of lane number 1, Kelly, Ahmed Kelly from Australia. Kelly now coming in. Kelly posting 2:10.72. Sanchez Martinez, the winner of heat number 1. (1:24.55) his entry time. So pretty much bang on song for his best ever performance. 24/100ths shy of his best ever. So they are the official results of heat number 1. So at exactly midday, 1200 hours here in London, inside the Aquatic Centre, we look to the very final race of the morning. Heat number 2 of the men's 100 metres freestyle, S4. And the big name, the big face of David Smetany lines up in lane 4 next to the world record holder, Richard Uribe of Spain. And there is David Smetany. (1:24.19) Smetany's entry time. A 37-year-old French competitor. Takes on the 38-year-old Spaniard, Richard Uribe. These two have been great competitors over the years. Both men posting 1:24 on entry times for these Paralympic Games.
A very quick start for David Smetany. David Smetany absolutely flying at 10 metres. A clear body length ahead of the rest of the field. Going well in lane number 2 is Durek. Povisil doing well in lane 3 for the Czech Republic. Smetany doing well, but Richard Uribe for Spain doing so very well, hanging on to the kneecaps of David Smetany. Durek going well still in lane 2 for Slovenia. David Smetany leading, Uribe second, Durek third. There's the technique of David Smetany. Doing some fantastic promotional videos for these Paralympic Games here in London 2012. David Smetany leads, Richard Uribe in second. Third is still Durek, Darko Durek of Slovenia. A strong third position, but look at David Smetany ahead of Richard Uribe, 1:24.66. Second Uribe, 1:25.25. Third did go to Durek, 1:26.93. Linda fourth for Sweden. Povisil was fifth for the Czech Republic. And coming in, lane number 8, in 8th place, Patterson for Australia, but there is David Smetany. The famous face of Smetany and the famous face of Uribe. A great final that will be tonight. Uribe's early speed is really quite amazing. Just needs to control that natural speed perhaps, so he has more at the end, because he'll need it to take on David Smetany tonight in the final. And both men qualified first and second. The fastest 3 qualifiers all from that second heat. So they are the fastest 8 for tonight's final for the men's 100 metres freestyle S4. So that concludes all the racing for this morning. A great morning it's been. Live finals tonight on the Swimming Channel. Do also tune to the International Channel for a mix of sports, but I hope you stay with us all night. There'll be more than 3 hours live finals brought to you by the International Paralympic Committee, the IPC, doing a great job here in London 2012. 780 hours of live broadcast feed across 7 channels, 5 English channels, 2 Spanish channels. It's been a wonderful morning this morning in the pool. Do come back and watch us. Tell everybody about Paralympic.org. Tell everybody about Paralympic Movement on Facebook. Paralympic.com/Paralympic Games, and do send us your notes on Twitter at Paralympic, if you want to touch base with the IPC, the International Paralympic Committee, and what a fantastic job they're doing here in London 2012. From me, Nick Gillingham, it's been a splendid morning. Join me again this evening at 5:25 for more finals tonight.